Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Behind 0-2 now. Quinn has what you call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman, and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base, and he's thinking about second and third.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he fouls this one off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on the 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Roman Quinn, the second out of the opening frame. Here now is Rafael Devers. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And now the Mets offense will go to work for the first time. No score. Now at the plate, here is Miguel Rojas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Miguel
Rojas. Here now the 2-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And this throw gets away from him.
Well, that's what he gets for trying to do too much. And instead of eating it and holding him on first, he panics a bit and sails the throw. Now he's got a man in scoring position and nobody to blame but himself.
Batting second, the third baseman, J.D. James.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Rojas leads off second with nobody out. Fouled away. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
Batting third, the center fielder.
Swing and a liner. That's in there. Base hit. Rojas rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Hey, not an easy thing to do early against this good pitcher, Vila. Base hit and a 1-0
lead right away.
As an offense, they talked about this, wanting to get to this guy early before he settles in. When they grab their gloves to go out on defense, they know they got a lead on their hands.
Batting fourth, the first baseman,
Yeah, that's more of a slurve than a slider, but whatever it is, it's 1-2.
Come on, guys. You guys up there.
As a look, now the pitch.
2 balls,
Not
2 strikes.
close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, hit me a CD right here.
Check on first by
in there.
Sale.
Hey.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Come on, baby. See it.
The 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith.
Dominic. Smith.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who changes. As many bad pitches.
The 2-1 pitch.
Ball out.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Mets out in front, 1-0. As we begin the second in New York, here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather conditions.
Well, Matt, it's fairly dry down here right now, but I am told there's a bigger threat of rain later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards a victory.
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. And with 2 away now, it's time to take our final look this year at our playoff brackets. Boy, it seems like so long ago that we got things started in the divisional rounds, but we will officially have our champion by the conclusion of play tonight. And now the first pitch. Kurt Casale is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. This is foul right side. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
1-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And it's fouled away. Another 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And that's low, so good either as he works the count back full.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count.
He just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Grounder down the line at third. And that's through for a hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start. Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding this up.
Count is 1-2 now. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Red Sox lead 1. They still trail 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Michael Conforto. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. First offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
1-1.
Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Bounce it to the left side. Devers fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next up, James McCann trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Pitch on the way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Corner and slicing foul. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. They play 2 innings. Riding in for Boston, Ty France. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, 0-1. France, 28 years old. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hit hard on the ground to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chris Sale. Runner at first to start the inning, and Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
So here's Brandon Nimmo, and there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. He's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
France over at second. Sale on at first with nobody out. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
First pitch on its way. Roman Quinn comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
With some traffic on the base pass, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
The 1-1. It's in there for strike number 2.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Let 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. And he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty at strike 1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Fouled off. 0-2. Here it is. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Boston strands. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next to bat will be the switch-hitting pitcher, Tommy Jr. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. His 4th long ball of this series as the Mets are out in front now, 2-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Miguel Rojas. So take a look at ball 1. He singled in his first AB.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
All the makings of a big inning right here. 1 already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
3-0 now. J.D. Davis will be next. No outs, nobody on. And a fastball misses there, ball 4. J.D. Davis, the next to bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
J.D. Davis.
First pitch on the way. Too low, 1-0. From the stretch. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Rojas gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Got a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Next to dig in, Cedric Mullins. He singled first time up.
Yeah, they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Showing up pitch on the way. 2 balls and a strike now.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
Clears this one over toward first. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play.
Doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season, but right there, you talk about having awareness, taking advantage of a team that's maybe sleepwalking a little bit on the base pass. Unbelievable job to get 2 outs for the price of 1 in that situation.
Now back, first baseman.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. And it's fouled away. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hey, let him fly right here. Hey, I heard that.
A 1 pitch on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, let him fly right here. 2-1 to count.
2 out here and a runner at second. Got him to go down after that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the end. All set for the start of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Hunter Renfroe is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
1 out now.
Now another 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Next up for the Red Sox, Kurt Casale. He collected a base hit his first time up. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he
will have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. At the plate now is Dominic Smith. He bounced out last time up.
The left fielder, Dominic Smith.
Now the first pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
At the plate now, Michael Conforto. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, dripping and Ricky. Hey, dripping and Ricky.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, you can do it. No one back.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Smith aboard here at first with nobody out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Looking at his career totals, Lindor is quickly approaching 200 career homers. Looking to inch closer here.
Come on, guys.
0-1, here it comes. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
1-1. Hey, just right here one time.
A bullet to first base. So the next Next to bat will be James McCann. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
From the belt, the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. So got him at first, and a spectacular play that will end the inning. Defense on display on this beautiful diving stoppage short. Back with more from the big one. Game 7 returns after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi. New inning set to get underway. Here comes the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
So here now is Ty France, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Stepping in now, Chris Sale. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tommy Jr. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up. The pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down. Standing in now, Miguel Rojas.
Second baseman.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. It was a walk in his last trip. windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe is there, 2 down. Next to hit, J.D. Davis.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1, 2, 3, but they're on top 2-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brandon Nimmo, been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
No, that's the ball.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. 1-2.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. At the knees and called strike 3. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Roman Quinn sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. At the plate, Rafael Devers. As it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now to the plate, Cedric Mullins.
Leading up for the Mets, the center fielder, number 32.
First offering.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Let it fly right here.
Now the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
So 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. One away now for the Mets in the 6th. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and is quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Into the box now, Dominic Smith. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Find something you like up there.
Right side, defense aligned perfectly. He's got it. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
Mullins patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. 1 man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Got him, I got him.
And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th, 2 gone. Next, it'll be Kurt Casale, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he's really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First pitch of the AB on its way.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
All right, come on now, 1 time, let it fly.
The 0-1 on its way. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
See you drive it like you can, Joe.
And another foul ball.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Conforto behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Lifted in the air to center. Waiting on it is Nimmo. Makes the play, 1 away. And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Fouled away. off
One
the
ball,
plate.
one strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at-bat right here.
France takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, James McCann. And it's fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Right here.
2-2 to the Mets catcher.
Let her rip. Let her rip.
Here now the 2-2. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. So now here is Bobby Dahlbeck. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Bobby Dahlbeck.
Popped him up. Alonso has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And now in the box, Ty France. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-1.
Right to.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's a great equalizer. The changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone. And it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Andrelton Simmons will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Lifted in the air to center field. Mullins finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Luis Arias is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Paul Sewald is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38. Paul.
From the stretch.
Come on, big guy.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Great arm action on that two-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Fouled off. And this is popped up near second base. Bogarts is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
So now to the plate, Miguel Rojas. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Nimmo, but he won't get there. It falls in. Stepping in now, J.D. Davis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Renfroe is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. So here is Cedric Mullins. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Hey, your turn now.
Rojas leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This is in the air to left. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Mets strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Edwin Diaz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Brandon Nimmo. He'll start things out against the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
0-1 the count. This is wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Couldn't lay off that time. It's 1-2.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again. It's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one. Kept the hitters off balance. It was a lot of fun to watch.
Standing in now, Roman Quinn. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. one down here, but he misses. Strike two. Slow roller out to short. Go on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
Oh, man, right there. Just an incredible play from one of the best shortstops in the game. Great job going to his backhand, but it's the release that makes all the difference, boys. With speed going down the line, he had to throw that across the diamond super fast, and he did just that. And he's slower with the exchange, and I think that's a knock. Awesome play.
Hey, here we go.
Here's the first pitch. Rafael Devers is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Fouled away. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Taken, called strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A sold-out crowd of 41,800 get to their feet now in Flushing. 3-2 the count for Rafael Devers. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last strike now for the Red Sox. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Count still full, 3-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Struck him out, and it's over. They are World Series champions.
Well, nobody was going to say they didn't get their money's worth in this one. It took 7 games, making this one of the most competitive and historic World Series in baseball history. So they earned this one, and they can now call themselves the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. Down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire Fall Classic crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the World Series.
For our ball game tonight, for the victorious New York Mets, 2 runs